live. Welcome back to the casting couch. I am here with Jace because Peyton is about the least reliable person in the world. So how you doing, Jace? What's up? How's life?
Pretty good, pretty good.
So you're getting a new job that actually relates somewhat to what you're studying in college. So go ahead and talk about that.
Yeah, it's actually mechanical engineering. So I'm in the process of going to school for it right now. I'm in my second year. I'm a little bit behind. It's probably going to take me 3 years to get a 2-year degree.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's starting out 17 an hour. Only bad thing is the drive. It's like 30 minutes. It ain't too bad. But yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to it. Drug test. It's kind of shitty, but other than that, we're all good.
Yeah, so you have that going on in your life. You're getting drug tested for a little bit in order to get the job. You just got your first.
Jace asked me to edit this part out. He was pretty upset about it. Jace, you're welcome. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the first podcast. Oh my god. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Alright, now back to the regular scheduled program.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's okay. He's a little embarrassed, a little camera shy. That's fine. So we got a little, just a few things to cover today. Anything you would like to start with? Anything you'd like to cover?
Down for whatever.
Okay, so basically, I need to stop saying there's been this tweet going out about this girl. It's going viral right now, and she surgically removed her nipples so she could post topless pictures on Instagram. What do you think about that, Jace? What would you remove your nipples so you could post topless pictures on Instagram if you had like 400,000 followers and it was all about they just all wanted to see your nipples but they couldn't because Instagram was restricting you? How do you feel about Instagram restricting girls showing their nipples, Jace? Tell the camera. Tell the world.
It's no one's business but their own. If they chose to do that, they should be able to do it.
I absolutely agree to an extent. But it's like what so on a serious note, you're all for nipples and like all body parts on Instagram?
I see what you're saying to an extent. I think that's a good way to put it. It can become too much. Nipples, I don't think that's anything big because I think you see all the guys get to take off their shirt at pools and stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't think nipples should be a big deal.
Yeah. And that's the point that a lot of females are making right now, and I'm sure that's that girl that before she surgically removed her nipples, I'm sure she was running into a lot of problems because of her nipples, which is why she surgically removed them. For example, not being able to post on Instagram.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That's why Instagram made that. But I don't agree with it. I think she should be able to post whatever she wants to an extent, as we said. And I don't think that should be the extent at all.
So how do you feel about porn on Twitter, Jace? Do you like porn on Twitter? Do you want porn off Twitter? Do you want it to not be...
Yeah, I don't really like it on my feed. Kind of gets annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, it does get annoying. What I would appreciate is at least like, there's those videos when ISIS was, I'm sure ISIS is probably still a thing right now, but when ISIS was like really big, like 3 years ago, when ISIS was like a really big worry for Americans, is what I'm trying to say. Those videos were going around of like journalists getting their heads chopped off. But before you clicked on every video, it'd say like sensitive content, viewer discretion is advised, and then you click on it, or like click on this if you're 18 or older. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's a really good addition to Twitter that Twitter's made pretty recently, as you said.
Have they made that though? That's the thing. Like that's the one thing that I wish they would make, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
A little bit of miscommunication there.
Fine.
No worries. Oh, dude, and I haven't even aired the first episode of this, but in the first episode, I did talk about a little bit about the Scopa Tumana. Have you seen that on Twitter?
Yeah. Actually, where it says like a word and people are just subtweeting it with like,
Yeah,
yeah, I've
yeah.
seen that. Didn't really read it. It looked like Spanish.
This shit was actually so funny to me. I don't know why.
I just thought it was Spanish. So I didn't even mind reading.
It does look like Spanish, Jace. That is a very, very good way of looking at it. If you can't understand it, then just don't read it, right? I've seen so many of these Scopa Tumana things, and I know I talked about this last episode, but it continues to piss me off. Nobody knows what it means still. I haven't met a single person that can tell me the exact definition. Nobody will ever tell me the exact definition because I'm convinced it's not real. That's what's going on here. It isn't real. It's not a real saying.
Not real at all.
Okay, here, let's look it up right now. I think we tried doing this last time. Sko, pa, pu, tumana meaning. The first thing on Google. What the? iPhone, fix your shit. Okay. You know what? Guess we're just gonna have to fucking stop messing with that. You know what, Jace? Why don't you tell me what are the best things that you've seen on Netflix and Hulu?
Hulu, big fan of Drake and Josh. I wish they had all of them on there. Kind of shitty. They only have about half of them.
They do. What does it start at? Like season 3, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. I haven't seen it in a while.
They got like 3 or 4 episodes of like season 1, and then they got a couple episodes of season 2, but they don't have the full season. Netflix, Hawaii Five-0 was really good. They took that off. Prison Break was really good as well. They took that off. Sons of Anarchy was really good. They took that off. Bad Blood, really good. That's still on there. The Era, that's really good. Just came out with a new season. That's really good. That's on there. And a couple of other I've seen, but I forget. Oh, The Ranch. Ranch is pretty good. That's on there.
So if you had to choose between, if you had to live on an island, and on this island, the only thing that was available to you was food, water, and cable television. Not cable television. Television with Wi-Fi, and you have the option between Hulu or Netflix for the rest of your life on this island. You're gonna choose.
Is it Hulu Plus or just Hulu? Like, does it have NBA and stuff?
That's a very good question. Netflix doesn't have those add-ons.
But Hulu has the option of where you basically
Go with standard Hulu right now. So with standard Hulu, what would you choose?
probably Netflix. There's so many seats.
But with Hulu Plus, you would go with
Hulu Plus, definitely going with Hulu. I like mine.
you gotta at least keep up with the NBA if you're isolated from the rest of society.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Tells you who's still in the league and who's still playing well.
Absolutely.
What you thought? There's something really big on Twitter right now. LeBron was at his son's game.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you brought this up.
His son got a dunk and he went wild. What's your thoughts of that? There's a lot of people disagreeing with that.
On a serious note, okay. Here's what I have to say about that. Okay, if he was anybody else, would he be able to do that?
I see what you're saying. And
But-
as a referee,
but at
even
the
as a
same-
referee,
yeah.
I know.
Yeah, you are a referee. Jace is a basketball referee. For those of you who don't know, one of the greatest referees in Indiana. Matter of fact, he was actually already announced to be into the Hall of Fame.
As just a basic high school referee, if a parent or fan were to do that, it's an automatic technical foul. That'd be an extra coach on the court, and that is not allowed. But I see it from different perspectives. I understand that part. I agree with that part. I think he should be able to cheer the way he does to an extent. The running on the court, hugging the players and stuff like that in the middle of a game, it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
That just takes more time. It causes the game to
Looks
last
a little
longer,
unprofessional,
and it
too.
is very unprofessional. And with LeBron doing it and the refs not doing anything, it really just shows that everyone knows who he is and lets him do extra stuff because he is who he is. But him, like, he was in Indianapolis a couple of weeks back. His son had a tournament up in Noblesville.
Westfield, right?
Yeah, it was held at Westfield and Noblesville.
Okay.
He was there. He wasn't too out of control. He got wild, of course, multiple times because he's a dad. That's his son. His son's playing great. His son's getting a lot of college offers coming in, and it's a dad just supporting his son. Yeah, he does it. He really shows his emotion towards it, but there's nothing really wrong with that to an extent. As we were talking about, running on the court, unprofessional, it shouldn't.
And it's like, yeah, I understand that. And it's like,
but him jumping up and down and just screaming, clapping, there's nothing wrong.
Oh, yeah, no, nothing is just going on the court is where it really gets a little bit too much. Because if everybody did that, then what the fuck would be going on in the basketball
that would
games?
Cause so much, and the game would just take forever.
Yeah.
And as a ref, your job is to get as many games in. You got everything's on a schedule. You can't let that schedule get off.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got you here. What do you? You're a big sports guy. I don't know very much about sports, but I try to keep up as much as I can. What are you thinking? What are you thinking about Zion Williamson's future in the NBA? I know that. Go ahead.
Him being rated 81, I think it was on 2K.
Oh, that's where we're gonna go with this. Okay, yeah,
that's a bit much. I don't agree with that. I think that's extremely high.
Let's go into the 2K thing actually, because who was rated lower than him?
Let's actually look that up. But he had a great college season, him and RJ. But 81 coming straight into the NBA, never playing NBA talent, and you're just gonna be an automatic 81.
Yeah. What was Jason Tatum, is it?
He's in 83 right now.
83.
I'm not 100%.
See, I heard Zion's was like an 84.
You might be right.
So 81 is even a little bit more generous than what I was thinking. Because if he was an 84, then, I mean, Bob's your uncle. You're going to be fucked playing against Zion Williamson because you already know that all that 84 comes from fucking just paint shots and mid-range, a little bit dunking.
So Zion Williamson confirmed NBA 2K20 rating is an 81. He's even in 2K he will be signed with Jordan, which he just did that in like real NBA life here. He signed a multi-year deal with Jordan. So with him at 81, so let's look and see someone that's under an 81. All right, so they have Aaron Gordon for Orlando. He's an 80. Gordon Hayward.
Oh, I love Gordon Hayward. Rest in peace, Gordon Hayward.
80.
He went to Butler, Indiana. We love you.
Brooke Lopez, they have a 79.
I fucking hate Brooke Lopez. Fuck you, Brooke Lopez. You can't get a rebound for me every time I play with you on 2K.
Yeah.
Every time, Brooke Lopez. Just one rebound. That's all I want. One rebound.
Just
please.
Looking in the top 100, I don't see any rookies that are above an 81.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess it would make sense that he's definitely the best rookie to be put. Well, the highest rated rookie on 2K. It makes sense. I mean, it's really between him and RJ Barrett, but he's just nobody's been so excited to see a player go into the NBA like this since, I don't know, it's been at least like, I don't know, what would you say? You know a lot more about sports than me. I would say I haven't heard this many people know a rookie's name in like for this long. People that don't even watch sports, they know Zion Williamson.
He's had a really big impact on the whole like social everything, especially outside of basketball. He's had a major basketball impact on it, but even in like social life, just the everyday life. All kids know him. He's doing a lot for the community, and he's helping out a lot
Yeah.
outside of basketball. And that's really getting his name out there. Him just signing with Jordan's definitely going to get his name out there. But
No, dude. Yeah. Good for Zion. So, is his leg still broken or not ankle or not broken or I don't know why the fuck I said his leg broken.
when his shoe gave out, you talking about that?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, so yeah, he just took that step wrong. The shoe came out. Shoe came unstitched. That was a Nike shoe, I believe. And
Nike stock went down for that a ton after that. Actually, that's how big Zion Williamson is. I remember reading something about that.
yeah, but he was fine. There wasn't nothing too much. He was out for, I think he sat out like 2 games for it.
So he's good now.
Yeah, it's been good for a while.
Good for Zion Williamson. So I don't know what's our time at right now, like 15, 16 minutes. Well, really, there's not much else to cover. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in to this short episode of the Casting Couch. Make sure to go fuck yourself. Thank you.